Now to a story about generosity and the steer that's really lending a helping hand.
During the week of the Oklahoma Youth Expo this year, we had a lot of people approach us about wanting to do something to support their fellow people in agriculture from Northwest Oklahoma that suffered through the wildfires, and we really didn't know what to do. And one morning during the show, Senator Eddie Fields came to me, whose kids were showing there, and said, "Hey, my daughter wants to donate one of her 3 show steers to the fire victims, and maybe we could auction it off in the Sale of Champions." I said, "I think that's a great idea. Let me go check with my board of directors," and they said absolutely.
I just asked them, if they thought it'd be a good idea to donate one of the animals to the Youth Expo, to be able to donate that for fire victims relief. And in visiting with Tyler Norvell and the board of OYE, that they decided that after we donated the calf, that they would use those proceeds that they generated from that animal would be used for the kids that lost projects in the fires.
We weren't expecting help from them. Everybody brought hay, and then they donated their steer, and we're greatly thankful.
If I was in the situation, I know they'd help me, or they would help us out. If anyone else would, if I needed it, somebody would stand up.
I think it teaches our 4-H members that when they see a need, that they need to, on their own, step out and find a solution for that. So they see that repetitively through the 4-H program, and so then when they encounter a challenge or an issue in their area or here in the state of Oklahoma, I think it really encourages them to say, even though I'm a young adult, I can help in some way and I can find a solution. And that's why the program's so great, because we have what most people would call kids really making a big difference in other people's lives.
That's what you do. When someone's down, you bring them back up, and I'm just grateful to be in that community and in part of that organization where we don't even know them, and they're paying it forward to us, and that's just really close to my heart.
The livestock show folks spend the whole year competing against each other, but when tragedy strikes, we're one team. We help each other. And the agriculture industry is under a lot of attack, especially production agriculture, from outside groups that don't understand what we do. And I think that's drawn us closer together over the last several decades as 4-H and FFA students, and yet they've been able to see the generations before them and what they've done to make not only their local communities better, but our state and nation.
I think that's just the Oklahoma standard. We reach out in disasters, whether it's man-made or natural. We step up, we make a difference, and it's just, I think that's part of what Oklahomans are. We care, we're compassionate about our fellow man in this state, and we do whatever we can to help out.